I think you still have more gift wrapping to do though. I still see more here. You're not done. Finish this.
Happy day 24 of Vlogmas. I cannot believe it. We are on the eve of the end of Vlogmas. I'm actually a little sad about it. I don't know if I'm ready to be wrapping up this wonderful year of Vlogmas. This is actually my first year of doing Vlogmas, and I've had a lot of fun doing it, of sharing a little bit of my day-to-day as a yarn dyer, just getting ready for the holidays, getting through the holidays. So it's been fun. I hope that you've been enjoying it. And I hope that, it's been able to bring you a little bit of inspiration and relaxation time. I know that I like to watch other people's Vlogmas episodes while I'm relaxing and whatnot. So anyway, my name is Meg and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a yarn dyer behind the yarn company and brand Megs & Co, and I'm so happy that you are here. I really hope that you continue to stay on this channel, so please like and subscribe so that you can stay informed of all the great content that is going to be coming in the new year. So what's going to be coming? So for Vlogmas, there's only going to be one more episode left. So I pretty much have 2 full days of Christmas. I do Christmas Eve with my family and then Christmas Day with my husband's family. So I was going to do day 25 as a combined Christmas Eve, Christmas Day episode, because we're definitely going to be doing lots of on the road, lots of family time, and I really just want to enjoy it. So it's probably going to be a bit of a montage, not really focused on like filming and stuff. And so it'll definitely be a combined episode. But I definitely wanted to kind of wrap up December. So I'd love to have maybe like an end of December sit down and chat, more formal style, like knitting vlog, set down some goals for the new year. I already have some really great ideas of, some intentions that I want to set into place for the new year. So one of the things is I've been hosting this year a Frog It or Finish It challenge. We will be having a final meetup. So there will be giveaways coming for the final meetup for that event that I've been hosting. We started that in January of 2024, so I cannot believe it's been a full year. It's been wild. The amount of projects that have gotten frogged, finished, frogged, and finished is just incredible. It's amazing. I am so inspired by all of the work that's getting done, the cleanup work, and honestly, it's inspired me to continue that theme. So I've been thinking a lot about like what do I want to host for the next year? And I definitely want to host more make-alongs, more craft-alongs, more crochet-alongs, knit-alongs. And I think for next year I want to focus on more kind of project-specific make-alongs. But I think I still want to focus on doing the finished, focused, year-long make-along. And of course, tutorials, yarn dyeing tutorials. So in the middle of Vlogmas, I did sneak in a brand new yarn dyeing tutorial. I kind of snuck it in there in the midst of all these Vlogmas episodes that I have been posting. So maybe you missed it. But I have posted 2 videos, a part 1 and a part 2 of dyeing mini skeins. So dyeing mini skeins, like you are going to make your own mini skein countdown collection. So we've all been opening these wonderful advents and you can dye your own. And so I did a whole tutorial on that, and I hope, my intention was so that it would be easy for you to dye it using hopefully materials that you have in your home. So I did it in mason jars. In this way, so I did it in 16 colors, and by doing them in jars, It's a way that you can dye 16 different colors without needing 16 different trays or pans. So it's a really accessible way to dye 16 different colors so that you can have your own mini skein countdown. And then in part 2, I showed you how you can take all of your leftover dye that you mixed to create the tonal collection from part 1, the 16 color tonal collection. So you always mix up a little extra dye than you actually need. So in part 2, I showed you how you can use all of that leftover dye to create a really cool gradient collection to complete the full collection using up the rest over mini skeins. So by the end you have 25 mini skeins, 16 tonals, 9 variegated that match the tonals, all in a gradient. So it's a really cool way to dye the yarn. And in total, I guess technically I used 3 trays, 1 tray for the gradient, and I needed 2 trays to do all of those mason jars at the same time. But you could divide up doing 1 set of mason jars, 2nd set of mason jars, and then do your gradient set last. So you could definitely do it in 1 pan, absolutely. So part 3, because I haven't actually like sat down and showed how it came out, what did the dry yarn look like. So I will be sitting down to do part 3 very soon. I actually haven't filmed that yet. So part 3 will be coming soon as the kind of holiday chaos is behind us. But it is an episode that I plan to film while I'm on break for sure. So that will get posted. And then I do have lots of plans for some really fun content coming in the new year. So please stick around. It's gonna be so much fun. I hope that I can provide you lots of inspiring content. So let's get back to Vlogmas. So I thought I would pop on here and open my advents. I have been in a mad flurry, wrapping Christmas presents. My living room is completely trashed. There are just papers and boxes and gifts literally everywhere. It is crazy. My husband just ran off to the grocery store. He's picking up some last minute items so that we can make our foods for our meals to share tomorrow and for Christmas Day. So while he is off running errands, I thought it is a great time to open some advents. So let's get to it. So my Buku Yarns Advent Wrap. So this is a wrap pattern using the DK weight half skeins that I've been opening from the Buku Yarns Advent. So this is coming along really great. So I'm officially on the second half of it. So the first half was all the cool colors. So it was 6 colors, and then creating, it kind of was like a giant scarf. So the work was going this way. And then for the second half, it's all the warm colors, and you picked up the stitches along the edge. And then now instead of doing short back and forths, it's long back and forths. So I am now on my 3rd warm color. So this is color 7, 8, so color 9 in total, 9 out of 12 colors. But my 3rd warm color, so it's starting to add in that orangey color. It's really pretty. I love the way it's coming out. And so in yesterday's video last night, I had talked about how I kept messing up my I-cord and I just wasn't sure what I was going to do. And I did not end up ripping back. I still feel like I've not found a really great tutorial on how to fix I-cord, but I did find one tutorial that the tutorial was on, like, what do you do if you have like a stitch that's like wrong. So like the idea of the tutorial was like, what if you have like, you know, a knit or pearls, you know, you see that you have like a pearl instead of a knit kind of a thing. And so my problem is that I tend to slip with the yarn on the wrong side. So one side of this project wants you to slip with the yarn in front, the other side wants you to slip with the yarn in back, and when I'm watching Netflix, when I'm just not paying attention, I tend to switch that. So I'm slipping with my yarn in front on the wrong side and slipping with my yarn in back on the wrong side. So what happens is that I'll end up with this bar, this visible bar that you can see running through my I-cord. And that's where I just have not found any kind of tutorial that addresses how to fix that. But I watched the tutorial on how do you fix, like, you know, I've purled when I should have knitted. So I did follow that tutorial, and I very carefully, you know, put all the other stitches on stitch markers, locking stitch markers, and I dropped down and individually fixed each one and put that bar on the back side of the knitting and fixed it all. And I will say it looks 10 times better. I can still see where I feel like the I-cord in the red section on both sides just looks like a sloppy hot mess, but it looks so much better. I think now, if anything, it's just kind of tension problems because I had to fix so many spots. But I'm hoping that with blocking that I can kind of fix that. So I did that on both sides, and I'm glad that I did that. It, you know, it took time, and I'm always wondering, like, with all the time that it takes to do that, to do all that dropping down and fixing, I'm almost wondering, like, would it have been like just the same amount of time to just have ripped it out and redo it? But I did not do that. This side looks pretty horrendous, but I don't know. At this point, I'm just gonna live with it. Especially now that I've gone a full color. It would have been one thing to just rip out the red when I was still on the red, but then I proceeded with, I've now gone 2 colors past, so it's done. The decision was made. I have to live with it. So the one side I think looks okay. I think with blocking, I think I'm the only one who's gonna know. The other side looks, I think, still sloppy, but it's fine. I'm just gonna live with it. So with that, I am going to open up day 23 from Buku Yarns. So today is going to be a yarn day. Every other day we open yarn, and this is gonna be my last yarn. So today we have Pink Oyster Mushroom. And it's a beautiful pale pink color. And the perfect end color to the shawl. Yeah, so tomorrow is just the last day. I think Twice Sheared Sheep goes to day 25. Spun Right Round is technically day 24, but there was an extra gift. So I was gonna save that to open on day 25. So I think Buku Yarns just ends on just ends tomorrow. So Spun Right Round. Oh, it's funny, another like kind of pale pink. It goes a little bit with the Buku Yarns. It's really pretty. And so what 2 we got today from Twice Sheared Sheep. I'm not sure. So this bag. I honestly have no idea what this is. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a shopping bag. Cute. Okay. It's a fold-up shopping bag. That's nice. So it's a reusable shopping bag, and it folds it up into that little pouch. And it's got cute little bunnies with yarn motifs. So that's really nice that it folds up into that pouch. So now I have to figure out how to refold it into that pouch. I love that because I feel like I am the type of person that never ever has a bag on me. So I don't know, when did New York State go plastic bag free? It's definitely been a while now. Like, it's been quite a while now. But during COVID, I stopped doing the grocery shopping. So I still had to go into work because of my job. But my husband could work from home a lot more than I could. So because of that, we kind of split it up where, because I was always going into work, that he took on all of the shopping. And that's never changed since. I love that. Like, he still does all the grocery shopping. And I love it. Like, he's just so much more, he's faster, he's efficient. I give him a list. And he's in and out of the shop in like 20 minutes. I go to the grocery store and it's like 4 hours later, and I don't know like what happens, but the grocery store just like sucks my whole life away. I take forever in there. And I think almost because I'm never in the grocery store anymore, that there's so many new things in there, because it's literally so rare that I'm in a grocery store now. Like, once a quarter I go in the grocery store. So now when I do, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? I haven't seen this before. New brand, new food. So anyway, so when I do go to the store, it's not in my routine to grab the shopping bags. They're not in my car, they're in his car. And it's just not a part of my routine. So I am the person who never has the bags, ever, ever, ever. But I like that I can just put this in my purse. So at least I will have a shopping bag, one shopping bag. That is good. Okay, well, I need to get back to wrapping Christmas presents, because I just need this to be done so that I can relax like this little puppers. I'm so envious how this dog can just relax. Like, this dog has mastered the art of chill. So I'm gonna finish wrapping Christmas presents and then relax. So I will see you probably not tomorrow, probably not until December 26th or 27th is when I'll post the last day 25 Vlogmas video. But definitely come back, like and subscribe, because I have lots of wonderful content planned for 2025. So happy Christmas, happy solstice, happy Festivus, happy Hanukkah, happy all the things, happy celebration.